So comparing this change of character with this one here, right? This one here. This one now may not be happening, right? And I rarely trade change of character like this. Yeah, I rarely do. You see this type, I rarely trade them because when we look at adding more confluences for a change of character, you start seeing that this one is not actually much tradable. But then it's something you can trade when you're getting it from the top or from the bottom, right? But as we proceed, this one is one of the best change of character formation that price will always keep providing for you, right? So you just have to look out for pairs that provide structures like this. Solana does, SMR does, Tron does, but Tron misbehaves. Tron may spike that other block and start dumping. Yeah, Tron destroys POI very well. So Solana does very, very well. Structures like this, Solana gives them, yeah. So BNB inclusive, Monero inclusive, yeah. So yeah, so we had a change of character here, and then this is why you see people they'll be like, why is price wasting time? Seems like my zone is invalid, my zone is not valid. Maybe I'll have to, I'll have to wait for I'll have to cancel it. Price may not come back here, or price will take you out. So things like this can even take, let's say, 11 days. She have been on BTC since 30th of September till today. Yeah, so it's something like that. So you can still have what do you call it? You can still have a POI, and then it will take time for price to trigger that thing and go to the selling bias that you predicted, right? So here now you have your retracement. All these things are retracements. These are the impulsive move. These retracements now are minor scalps. Imagine if you're scalping all these things, you won't be making money that much now. All you'll be doing at this point now is just scalping little percent, targeting highs, and it will be scary because you know you're doing the wrong thing, right? Yeah. So, but then when you capitalize on this big move and you're trying to sell everything to the downside, and you know that you're trading the big move of the market. This way, you don't have to be checking charts every single hour, every single time. In Monero or BNB form the chart like this. Okay, seems like we'll extend to them to see how far their formations on change of character has been. So you don't expect to be trading all these tiny moves unless you're just a scalper, like a scalper who knows what he or she is doing and can target their and can target their this thing and has a target for all of these levels, right? But then if you're not a scalper, trying to catch little moves like this doesn't make sense. Yeah, you just have to capitalize on the big move, because this big move gives you peace of mind, like this peace of mind that you can be on the market and do other things that day, be too free without you having to check charts several times. Yeah, so these are it looks like for a retracement. For a retracement like this, these are the structure looks like. These are for retracements, and then before price wanted to form, you also have a minor change of character formation, right? Now, this is not a change of character you're looking to enter the market from. The change of character you're looking to is this one that sold the market. So now, let's say this one now remains a valid change of character, right? This one now is a valid change of character. If price is ever going to come back to this one, to this zone, here we hold. Who is drawing on the screen? Brown. Clear. If price is ever going to come back to this region, right? So you are waiting to sell from this point, right? Yeah, you'll be wanting to sell maybe from this region or a region from here, because now, yeah, this thing is already coming from a previous supply zone, right? This is already coming from a previous supply zone. So price coming back to here and holding can actually happen, right? Price coming to this point and still hold can actually happen. So can actually happen. So it's not new. Oh God, everywhere on the charts is already filled. So price can actually come back here. Here is another change of character, and then tap on it and start selling to the downside. Yeah, so let's look up from another chart. more charts. Yeah. Tomorrow we do an AMA, more charts examples. Let me look up for what this one has in person. I feel like everything here is already filled up. I used to learn that. Okay, let's look up for structures like that. And so, okay, we have seen one here. Remove drawing. I've seen one here. So look at this structure now. Look at this structure at this point. I mean, take a look at this. I'm mapping from here to here, right? This region. So look at this structure at this point. We had a change of character formation, right? A change of character formation. A change of character formation. And you could see how this is an impulsive move. This is a retracement. And in this retracement now, all these things, when we talk of liquidity, right? You see that all these places are where you'll be setting your take profit targets, right? You'll be setting your should I say your level for this sell to hold at this point. Let me clear all of these lines. I think they are distracting. Yeah, so all these things, and you can see our price is going to the upside, our price is moving to the upside. So in a retracement from not impulsively, in a retracement from to sell from this change of character, right? And how price came back again, how price came back again and respected the same order block at this point. I don't know if price did much, but then price reacted to this supply zone once more, right? And what do we have again? Okay, oh, it's even a current chart today, the current chart on. So and we had a continuation in sales, right? Yeah, so now this is your change of character, right? And this is supply zone here. If I'm to refine the supply zone, right? This is your supply zone here. And as this supply zone is now, the first one has already played. And as this first one is playing, we had a change of character inside of it, right? A change of character inside of it. We had a change of character inside of it. And now if you're looking to sell this market, right? This POI, okay, price didn't mitigate from here. Neither the price mitigate. Okay, price just tapped in. So if I refined the trade, probably I would have missed this entry. Yeah, so price sold from this same order block, this same supply zone, and then we sold to the downside. So it's not something that is like magic. Yeah, it's not magic at all. So even as price sold from here, price even formed another change of character, a minor one. A minor change of, okay, it's not one, but then price mitigated from here, like several regions, you could, here is one though, here is one, okay, here is one, but now there is no way you sell from this one because the supply zone you are going to use to sell it has already been tapped on. So this one may be invalidated. It has already been tapped on. If I'm to drag this thing out, see that this supply zone here at this point has already been tapped on. So it may not likely hold when price comes back to it. Yeah, so price may actually invalidate it. It's not gonna hold. So, but then you've seen that after a change of character forms and price mitigates it, price always give you another entry to price will give you another entry to buy the market or sell the market to the downside. Now we've been talking about sell all this time. We haven't seen a buy change of character, right? We haven't seen a full buy formation, formation here because we're in a bear market and it favors much more in selling than buying. Right? So you have a change of character here and all these things. You can imagine all these things being one demand zone. So buying now at this point, it's not favorable. Imagine, so a demand zone can hold more than 3 touches. We have one here. all these other blocks, most of them can hold more than 3 touches. Yeah, you know. So now it's not a demand, it's not an order block at this point. This is a support zone. Yeah, this is a support zone at this point. There are lots of orders stacking here that make price not to break it out. Yeah, so I'm looking for a buy this thing, a buy continuation, but the structures are more bearish than bullish. Everywhere is more bearish. You see, we are selling. Okay, we are in an uptrend here. And what happens in an uptrend? We buy. Interesting. This one didn't hold. Lots of bad or the buy buyers are not strong. In the buy buyers, they are just change of character, but not a continuation in them. So maybe lower time frame, we could see all of these ones. We have just change of character. We've done this price mitigate from here. If you can see my hand, I don't know if you can spot things. We have a change of character from here. Okay, we have one at this point, and we mitigated from here. If you can see my hand, I don't know if I do those things, you should be able to read what I'm doing. So this is a change of character at this point. This change of character was against this small time frame downtrend, not the higher time frame. So imagine if you are taking a shot from here. Imagine if you have taken a shot from here, from this point, because the change of character just formed. Right? Remember, you're in an uptrend. Any change of character that forms this way will be taking you out. Imagine if you just try something like this, you'll be getting kicked out. So, and you're in the higher time frame. So the best thing you'll be doing is to be trading with the higher time frame narratives, right? You just be trading with here, price field with an FVG, right? Price field with an FVG to the upside, and also came back to fill with this other block, and also came back to fill with this other block. So you could see that both levels respected themselves, both the FVG, and I don't think the breakout block played out. The breakout block played out. All levels here respected themselves. So it's not new. I like this chart somehow. It's kind of interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we have another change of I barely see an uptrend change of character. It's hard. Okay, so since we've been seeing just downtrend, 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 downtrend. This is just downtrend that full everywhere. Yeah. This is one uptrend. This is another one. Just this one here, and we bought from this point. The uptrends are just rare. Like you can't see much of them here, maybe due to the market condition and all. Okay, so we have one here also. We have one change of character at this point. One change of character at this point. One change of character at this point, and price came back to buy from this point. We had the first demand zone, and this first demand zone didn't hold. Not that it's not valid, but then look at something. This first demand zone failed so that we can have another change of character to form. Okay, so after we tapped from here, right, we had another change of character from this failed demand zone, right, from this failed demand zone, which was this failed low at this point, and then a failed high. And then price bought from a fair value gap, not from another block. Price bought from a fair value gap, and then we started going to the upside. So this is one from an uptrend, just one that I've seen, not many of them. So downtrend markets. Yeah, so I'll be ending the session like quite sooner. So you can try to backtest change of character formations, change of character in a downtrend, uptrend, lower time frame, change of character continuations and all. So we have one here. This trigger, I don't know if this one trigger with the whole other block or what, but then you have one change of character that did some nonsense movements here. So this is a change of character at that point for a minus cap. This is another one. If you are trying to trade this one now, you won't be entering this one with this. Okay, as this one mitigated like this and bought to the upside. If you're going to enter this thing, you're not entering from this big one. No, you're not going to enter from this thing. You're not going to enter from this thing. No, you can't do things like this. This is 5%. You can't do, your new entry be from here. From here, any confirmation that will be coming from here, right? Any confirmation that will be coming from that point. Here is that thing. Any confirmation, and we had a minor change of character inside of that thing, right? We had a minor change of character formation. So in a lower time frame, you can see the change of character. Then you go back to your higher time frame to get the other block. So now you had the change of character, and price used this other block here to buy to the upside, right? To buy to this upside, to buy to this price that went up, did again. So you could see that here respected itself several times, a change of character inside of. You're not looking to buy from this big one, no. This thing will hit your SL and you will cry. Yeah, so please post the ideas tonight. Okay, I'll try to upload every of them on this night. Okay, so yeah, this where I would stop for tonight, and I believe to stop here for some time on change of character. Yeah, so we will look out for the next topic in the course outline. Yeah, I will give you guys time to understand change of character. Some has already understood it. I think Dami did real great on change of character. I saw one man's marking and some other person's marking here on change of character. So keep it coming. Yeah, the more you practice, the more everything gets more easier for you to see. So all what Solana was doing is buying from FVG. Okay, now look at Solana's charts. Let me see something. If you don't actually stay in your charts, you won't. If you don't actually stay in your charts, you won't actually be noticing that Solana used to fill with FVGs alone, and you'll be using other blocks, and you'll be missing your entries. Look at all the other blocks got invalidated. All the useless other blocks, they all got invalidated, even for a buy. Solana was using FVGs to buy. All the other blocks, they got invalidated. Look at Solana was using FVGs. So if you are using other blocks, probably would have wasted time for a very long time for that to trigger. So okay, this one respected at the site of hitting itself. Right, this one respected a little. So they are majorly this thing, what is named FVGs, 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 FVGs. So here is we are stopping for tonight. Yeah. So you guys can try to backtest everything you planned on change of character and send to the group. Yeah. I don't know. Where is okay, let me not ask about the person. I'll be ending the session here. Tomorrow we'll be having an AMA session where you can come to ask your questions and everything. So for now, good night and practice everything you've learned on change of character. Practice everything you've learned on change of character. When buying to this upside. Yeah, good night, guys. I'll be dropping the videos right away.